everyone, it's Miss Leah again. We hope you guys are having fun with your biodiversity challenge, but now we're coming to you with a new challenge. So each Sunday we are going to ask you to do a family challenge. These are geared towards ages 7 to 10, but any member of the family can join to do this. So today we're going to be talking about acids and bases. We are going to be using baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, as our base, and we're going to be using vinegar, acetic acid, as our acid. So does anybody know what acids and bases are? They are compounds. So acids are a compound that have hydrogen in them and they give up a hydrogen. They want to get rid of hydrogen. Whereas bases are a compound made up of a bunch of little things put together and they want to accept those hydrogen ions. So that's why acid and base reactions go together. The acid is getting rid of something and the base is taking it from it. So we are going to be using baking soda and vinegar. You may have seen, if you have a hot tub or a pool, your parents using a nice little stick to put into the water to see what color it turns, and they compare it to a beautiful little scale with a bunch of colors. That's called a pH scale. So that's what scientists use to see what pH chemicals are. When I was in the lab, I always had to test my chemicals to see if it was super acidic or super basic, because either one isn't very safe. They're very dangerous. So you need to be careful. Something that's considered a pH of 7 is neutral. That's right in the middle of the scale. Anything higher, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is considered basic. Anything below 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is considered acidic. So you don't really eat acids and bases on their own, but if you were to taste vinegar, you say that it's very sour, right? If you were to taste baking soda, which you don't do very often, you would say that it tastes bitter. So each acid and base has its own taste. Sour for acids, bitter for bases. So we're going to do some fun chemical reactions with this. What happens is there's actually two reactions that happen when you use vinegar and baking soda. So here we can see our reaction. We have baking soda shown in blue and vinegar shown in red. They mix together and you get a little bit of blue and a little bit of red and a little bit of red and a little bit of blue in the products. So the first one is sodium acetate. It's a salt. The second thing that this makes is carbonic acid. Carbonic acid is not stable, so it doesn't want to stay like that. So what happens is all those little particles split and they make water and gas. So when you see our reaction that we do, you're going to see a whole bunch of little bubbles, and those CO2 bubbles is actually what the bubbles are. Now that we've seen the two chemical reactions that happen, we want to see what actually happens in real life. So we're going to take our vinegar, which has a pH of about 9, and we're going to take our baking soda, which has a pH of about 2.5, and we're going to mix them together and see what happens. Let's see if we can see those carbon dioxide bubbles. Alright, to get you guys started, you're going to need baking soda, and you're going to need to put it in a pan. Anything that can hold a bunch of baking soda. You can put more in than I have here. I'm just doing a little demo for you guys. Then you're going to need a few bowls with vinegar in them, and you're going to need some food coloring. So Miss Leah is going to put this one yellow, about 2 drops in each, and I'm going to put this one blue. Boop. Then you're going to mix these guys up so that all the food coloring is mixed in. This one we're going to mix all the blue in. Alright, then what we're going to do is, if you have a cute little eyedropper, you can suck up some of your vinegar and you're going to put it in here, and look at all those bubbles that we're making. Let's try the blue. You're making an art project and looking at all the science. Look at all those bubbles. Those are CO2 bubbles. Alright, you guys, now that you've seen what acids and bases can do together, what vinegar and baking soda can do, we want to see what you guys come up with for experiments. You're probably going to need some parental consent and maybe some parent help. So maybe you guys can come up with a great experiment as a family and do it all together. You've seen what vinegar and baking soda can do. You can use a different acid and base to come up with an experiment. Maybe you're going to make a rocket. Maybe you're going to make a volcano. We want to see it. Comment below with pictures, videos, whatever you want. We want to see your guys' Sunday Schools Out challenge. Good luck!